Hello, I'm Susanna. I'm the owner of Y93 Sushi Crave. My husband and I run this restaurant in 2018. Our name is called Y93. Y is our last name initial. 93 is our actual house number. The reason behind it is like we want to invite people to our home to enjoy the food, the drinks, the living style, everything that we like in here.
Hello, I'm Alan. I am the chef at Y93. I usually come in the morning about 6, 7 o'clock. I start making broth, so many type of ramen broth, so every day I gotta do a different broth because broth take all day to make, so that will be the first thing to start. And then I start to make my sushi rice. Sushi rice, you might or might not know, it takes time. Okay, it takes 3 hours to be ready. And then after that, I let them, the kitchen staff, doing whatever they need to do, and then I will start cutting fish. A sushi bar have lots of different type of fish, so we have to prepare them, gotta clean them, got to fillet them, and then I'll make myself a cup of coffee and sit down before we open. Hi, I'm Alan.
I'm Susanna.
Welcome to Y93.
But in 2018 May, Alan and I both lost the job. Because of some reason, we don't have any unemployment benefit. I've got a newborn baby and I've got 2 other young kids. So a family of 5 is struggling. Like financially is struggling, and then is stressed. Everything is like at that time we're in a bottom of the deep valley. When we have nothing to think of what to do, all we can think of is pray. Usually, normal people, when they think of like they don't have a job, they will go ahead and apply for the job. This is what we do too. We send out the resume, and next day we got the interview, and everything seems very smooth. However, because we encounter with God right at that moment, at that time, we asked God that, is it the right path we are going to? He told us very clearly, be still, don't do anything. I don't know, we just like wondering what that means, be still. He explained to us that it seems like you are sitting on a beach. Do nothing, let the ocean do the flow. Because of the faith, we follow that. And then he told us to open this cafe, and that's why we decided to open this cafe and make this leap of faith. At the very beginning, it's only have 2 people working here. Just Alan and I. And we have a helper. But now we do have like a 12 or more people working here. It's like a blessing. And one of the purpose of that is not just interact with our customer. We want to like have a safe place for the new immigrants. We moved from Hong Kong for a really long time ago. However, like recently, like for the past couple years, there is a lot of like political problem happening in Hong Kong. So that is a lot of like Hong Kong people move to Canada.
Lily is among 8,000 Hong Kong students who have come to Canada this year.
They don't
CBC
have
News has
like
agreed not to
connections.
publish her
They
last
don't
name.
know other
She
people
fears speaking
in
out
here.
against the Chinese
For
government
us, because we
publicly could put her
also from
friends
Hong
and
Kong, we
family
have
in
those
Hong Kong at
experience.
risk.
Like we been through those challenges before. We kind of have a little heart inside wants to help both those people. We want them to settle down. So we hire a lot of like Hong Kong people as well as like the Ukraine. The Ukraine, they have like also have a lot of refugees coming. We just like want to have a place to including them.
Yeah, it was only me and Susanna that, and we have a helper at the beginning. Now we have about 12 staff altogether, full-time or part-time. I think that's a blessing. We have quite a few regular customers. Even though customers come and gone, people might move to a different community, they might work somewhere else, or they don't come anymore. But we have some, they come couple times a week, which is crazy. And then they will introduce our menu to their friends. Seems like they know more than I do, which is amazing. We also have customers, they will go to Japan and then they come back and buy me toys. The reason is because they want to put it on their shelf right there, so they can be part of the restaurant. Again, a blessing, you know, to have friends like that, to have customers like that. We call them by names. I think we're doing something right. So we have people keep coming back for the food. Yeah. I forgot what else I gotta talk about.
Oh. Why is Monday?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah. Never was Monday. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
I thought you're regular.
You think so? But I have been so out of.
So in here we have a very broad menu. We have Japanese curry, we have ramen, we have sushi, we have Japanese tea, we have coffee. So when people ask me, what is your favorite food in here? It's really hard for me to explain to them because everything is my favorite. We just put the thing that we love in the menu.
I'm really enjoy cooking for some odd reason. You know, I cooked for my family when I was 12, 13. Also, my family, they run a food supply business, so I have to help out deliver the food. So I basically can go to all these restaurants in the kitchen from the back door. I watch all the chefs doing their thing. And I start cooking pretty much early teen, I would say maybe 11, 12. Back home, all our influences are from Japan. So you got your animation, you got your comic books, you got your music, the movie, everything. And the Japanese style, interesting thing that caught my attention. Sushi, ramen, curry, anything.
This is one day, like Alan wanted fish and chips. So he made me a staff bill for fish and chips and then I posted online. There's one well-known magazines. They saw that fish and chips and then they approached us. Do you want to join the fish and chips competitions? I told them, no, because we are like a sushi restaurant. How can we join the competition of the fish and chips? But they keep approaching us for a couple times and based on the respect and also at that time it's during COVID time, so we decided, okay, let's do something fun. I asked Alan, do you want to join? And he said, okay. He opened the sushi fridge and then see, okay, what kind of fish inside? And then he just make his own versions of fish and chips. At the end, we won the best fish and chips in Calgary. We don't know how it's happened, but we totally believe that it's God's helping us. There is still a lot of people hesitate to try the Japanese food, but he opened the door for us because fish and chips is well known. Everybody loves it, so it's just opened another door for us. When people ask me what is faith, they will think, is it miracle? How do you have those faith? How can you connect with God? This is a very interesting thing too. Both of us, as a Christians for a really long time, more than 20 years. But the very beginning, if you ask me, do you 100% believe in God? I will say yes and no. Yes is I know, because it's in the Bible. People talk about that. People has their testimony. But all I know is the knowledge. It's only on my head. It doesn't in my heart. But when you 100% experiencing Him, when He talk to you directly, then you know that it's in your heart. When it is in your heart, and then you have the faith. We got all those tiny little signs from Him.
一切影响到却叫人沉默，还是不懂为什么。
become a Christian since I was 14, 15 years old. God is always with me, always guiding me to take the next step. So I don't have problem trusting in Him. However, I do have one problem, which is my ego. My ego is so big, I think I could conquer the whole world. I also like to play guitar. I want to be a rock star. I'm a self-proclaimed guitar god. However, during this restaurant open, he had to tell me, had to teach me that I'm not worthy without him. So I learned to humble myself. That also project into my guitar playing. Right now, I don't play for glory for myself. Now I play guitar in church just to glorify His name. From there, I also learned everybody is good. Everybody is a rock star, not just me.
When you have the faith, doesn't mean that everything is go smooth. You will see a lot of challenges. When we open the first year, our business is growing. However, we hit the COVID. We have to shut down for 2 weeks. When we close down, we have think of what can we survive during those times. And then we decided to bend the box. And also because we have to close the dining area, so we joined the platform. Even though their commission is high, however, because our cafe is very tiny, our operating cost is very low. Actually, this is helping us to expand our target. When people they don't go out to order food, they have to order the platform. They will not see the size of the restaurant. All they see is the food. If they really like the food, they will reorder and come back. It's just like a free marketing for us. When we face the challenges, something just like a miracle happened. I have people follow me. On the camera. They are the same students from the Stream Productions.
Nice.
They are doing their school project, the documentary.
Yeah.
So.
God, you were telling me about it.
Oh, really?
Oh yes.
It's so cool. I think that's awesome. And what's your name?
I'm Ben.
Ben?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I order this food probably 3 times a week if I can. I like it.
Well, you know,
Keeps me skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.